Good morning, friends. Today we will start second paper and the essay Democracy by S. Radhakrishnan. The essay entitled Democracy is taken from S. Radhakrishnan's book Kalki or the Future of Civilization. Democracy is passing through a testing time. As a political arrangement, it is not very popular. It has not been very successful in European countries and Asian countries like Italy, Spain, Russia, and China. Even in parts of Eastern Europe and South America, there has been a doubtful following in its procedures. Lord Bryce doubted the possibility of a real democracy, except in small countries like Switzerland and Scandinavia. In Switzerland and Scandinavia, democracy has been successful, but not in other countries. As the trend goes, the elected representatives do not have any independent decision in the working of the democracy. In the name of democracy, a mysterious power group in the background rules the state. In its actual working, democracy rarely permits its ablest people to govern the state. People begin to realize that government is a technical art and only those skilled in it can be the rulers. Democracy talks of the freedom of the individual. Even in Europe and America, which are said to be the most democratic and highly individualistic, individual life is least regarded. Fundamentalists and organizations like Ku Klux Klan are quite active. The attack on all other races and cultures is very common. In Russia, the individual has no choice. There is no liberty of action or freedom of thought. Technical efficiency becomes the main end, so every man is adjusted into the machine as chosen by the state in Russia. He cannot choose what he wants to do. Democracy has confused with ignorance, lack of discipline, and low tastes. The newspapers, radio, television give superficial news about divorces, murders, dances, and police courts. They do not give the real knowledge. Though educational facilities are easy within everyone's reach, the level of culture is not high. They do not train our minds to think. This is the most important fact. The minds should be trained to think. They only teach the students to read. The knowledge supplied by press, radio, television is not whole and deep. Thus, the opinion of the masses prevail over the thinking few. There is a tendency in all democracies to standardize thought and belief. Democracies are anti democratic. They don't bring out the best in the individual. Individual thought and belief is not supported, rather standardized. Instead of creativity, mechanical working is stressed. This mechanization of mind is deadly to all creative enterprise. The play of thought and action is essential for the health of a community. The highest creation come out of independent thinking, speculation, deep thought and reflection. Unfortunately, we are not taught to think. There can be no political equality where there is so much in economic inequality. For establishing a better social order, labor, socialist and communist organizations are attempting to capture the state. There should be no class antagonisms. That means there should be equality and no class rivalry. Everybody should be equal. Then only there can be true democracy. Freedom of thought and action is most essential for the development of a healthy community. The political life of community depends on the number of independent minds and wills which compose it. And unfortunately, we never give stress to the independence of the mind. Radhakrishnan advises that the lottery of the ballot box is not the right way of conducting human affairs. We cannot depend only on the elections. Thank you.